Hey y'all, it's Vicky and welcome to another video. This is Friday. What's the date of the month? It's the 14th of November and it's 42 degrees and it did frost, but it warmed up, I guess, when the sun came up. It's partly cloudy at this time. I see some of them things that people like to put in my videos that's chemtrails. They just look like clouds to me. Oh well. So I didn't do much to my hair this morning. We've got a little curly thing going on there. Anyway, it is what it is. I got a little raspy in my voice today. Wonder what that's from. Sorry. Okay, we'll get on with it with Tim. I filmed yesterday, but I guess I didn't pay any attention that he had put up a video at 2:30 in the morning, so I just decided not to upload because I hadn't talked anything about it, and it was just a boring 5-minute video anyway. So anyway, he must have a side effect from the flu vaccine. But yet, and he gets up at 2:30 saying he's sick. Does he need to go to the ER? Blah, blah, blah. And then the next video, he's on the going. Now, if I'm really sick, and, you know, like sick is what he was acting, I don't think I'm going to get on a motorcycle. If I needed to go to the drugstore, you know, get me something to eat. But no, he's up cooking. I'm sorry, if I'm sick, I'm not going to get up cooking. I might fix me a bowl of soup. But I'm not going to be cooking no eggs and hamburger to get. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. That just does not, I don't think that sounds very good. And it doesn't look very good. I'd just soon not eat if that's what I'm going to eat. But, you know, each to their own, I guess, if that's what Tim wants to do. Let's see, what else is going on with him? I mean, he's riding to the beach, but yet he says he's sick. And I know he's probably fine today. And I know you can have those side effects from those type of injections or whatever. But, you know, I'm just not going to get on camera and talk about how sick I am and should I go to the ER, and then a few hours later I'm on my motorcycle. I'm just not going to do that. But I guess he wanted to show that he can do anything even when he's sick. He is just, as I've said before, but it's been a while, he's Superman. He is Superman. And to my friend in my comments that says I need therapy, well, y'all think I need therapy just because that I talk about a YouTuber? One YouTuber that I find funny and just all in all out. I don't know why I want to talk about him so much, other than I get more views. You know, I think common sense would tell you that you talk about somebody, you do what, you know, I go to YouTube and it tells me what to make videos on. Tells me I need to talk about Tim. You know, it also has told me I need to talk about Tim and skincare. He don't know what skincare is, obviously. All he knows is lay out in the sun or go to a tanning bed and then get it cut off. I mean, you can't teach people that's like that. You can't. There is nothing you can do to teach people to take care of their skin if they're not going to listen. And I know his doctor has told him, or whatever they are, nurse practitioner, PA, they have said, don't get in the tanning bed. Don't get outside. I mean, not don't get outside, but use sunscreen. Now, I know there's going to be that person that's going to say, well, sunscreen gives you cancer. Well, there's no proof of that, really. Now, y'all know I'm not big on the chemical sunscreens, but hey, we can argue about that all day, but you don't have to wear chemical. You can wear physical, which is what I do. And, they make it now to where it's not so thick. They make all kinds of tints to where it's not white. You don't have a white cast. It's just a matter of shopping around and finding which one you like better. But Tim don't know how to do that, because that means he'd have to spend money. He'd want somebody to send him some. He'd probably want somebody like La Roche-Posay, L'Oreal, send him something, and then he could promote it. Don't we all want that? Don't we all want some company to send us something that especially something we really like? I mean, I wish all day that new brand I'm using, what is it, InnBeauty? Hey, that moisturizer, that sunscreen, fabulous. Fabulous. Send it all to me. Send it all to me. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's, I'm going to use it forever or anything like that. But hey, I tried it and I love it. So go ahead, send it to me. Send it all. Send it all. Now, there'll probably be something I don't like. I mean, I'm sure there's some product they make that I would not like. But as far as the moisturizer and the sunscreen, fabulous products. And I say go out and buy them. But wait until you need it. Unless you're like me and you just like to try out different things. And I'm not telling anybody how to spend their money or anything like that, because it's not cheap. You do have to either order it online or go to Sephora. And the moisturizer is $52, but a little bit goes a long way. And I think the sunscreen's like 40 something. And if you don't work and you're just in the house and you don't want to wear it every day, I'm not going to tell you need to wear it every day. I'm sure that Dr. Dre and some of them other dermatologists will tell you need to put it on every day. The only reason I say put sunscreen on every day is just to get in the habit. I mean, just make it a part of the routine. But now, I wouldn't be putting those chemical sunscreen on me every day. Like I said, there's not sufficient evidence that it does cause cancer. But then again, I have enough questions that makes me, first of all, it makes my skin burn. I mean, it tingles and, it eventually does go away, but just for a while, it will do that. So I don't like to use it. I do think there's one of them that does make me break out. I can't tell you which one it is. I mean, which chemical it is, but one of them does. If I were to use it every day. Occasionally, I don't mind using one occasionally. And I don't know why brands do this, but if they put it in a foundation, hey, I'm okay with it. But I'm probably not going to use that foundation every day. So speaking of foundations, we're going to talk about this Natasha Denona that I mentioned a few months ago. And then I kind of went away from it, and then I come back. And I don't know that I ever brought up why I quit using it every day. The main reason I quit using it every day was I was noticing the little bumps coming up on my forehead that I do from some foundations if I use them every day. The NARS, I get it from that one. I think it was the Too Faced Born This Way. I got it from that one. And now add the Natasha Denona. Now, I can tell you right now, I've got it on right now. The foundation is beautiful. And if it was the fact that it didn't cause those bumps, I mean, they're harmless, but then again, they just get on my nerves. And I mean, once I stop it, they'll go away. But because they're causing those bumps, it means there's something in the formula, which I always attribute to coconut. But then again, I don't know if it's coconut, maybe something else. maybe the wax that's in it. I don't know. I mean, when I use this, I definitely will exfoliate with my Peaches cleanser, and I will exfoliate several times to make sure I'm getting it off good. But anyway, if I didn't have the reaction, I would say this one is better than the Dior, the stick foundation. But because I'm having that issue, and I just have gotten used to having a stick foundation, I still lean more toward the Dior. Now, I'm going to try that stick at the drugstore from Maybelline. I've never tried it. I know it's there. It's not really considered a foundation, I don't believe. I think it's just like, well, I guess it's a multi-action stick, whatever. A lot of people use it just for contour, but I'm going to buy the lighter shades and see if I can use it for a foundation. I doubt it's going to be anything, you know, near the Dior or any of those others, but let's just try it and see, and we'll see what goes on. Now, as far as the liking that InnBeauty better than, you know, the PDRN products like Medicube and Regeron, I'm not gonna say I don't like that. I like it better. I like using it with it. You know, y'all know I like to mix and match, so they say, or, you know, have a cocktail of ingredients on my skin. I like to use the serum from the Regeron or Medicube, either one, and then use that moisturizer. Or I know that InnBeauty has a serum, so I'm thinking about next time I'll order the serum and I'll switch and use the InnBeauty serum and then the Regeron moisturizer or the Medicube moisturizer, because I have both and I gotta use them. And I mean, they're good products, not gonna not use them. So that's what I'm thinking, you know, eventually I'll do. Just to, you know, keep trying out. I saw a video this morning of people talking about brands that may not be here, you know, a year from now or 5 years from now, that we've been used to having. A lot of people bring up Anastasia Beverly Hills. You know, I think that if they kept just doing the eye products and use that as a niche, the brow products, the eyeshadow palettes, they would be better off. I know they've got the foundation now and all that, and it's usually popular right when it comes out, but then after a while you don't hear anybody talk about it. So that tells me that the big beauty gurus, like on TikTok and, you know, some on YouTube, some on Instagram, they're not repurchasing is what it amounts to. Or they're not, you know, they're not going to keep sponsoring them. So they don't have the budget anymore. Plus they're not, you know, like I said, they're just not repurchasing. So it must not be that great. You know, time will tell. Of course, there's always going to be something new, especially on TikTok. What's viral today, it'll be something else tomorrow there. You can't keep up. You cannot keep up with anything over there. Or I can't. So you just got to pick and choose. And that's what I've been doing. I know I went from talking about Sarasota Tim to skincare. Because if you look at Sarasota Tim's skin, you know he doesn't use it. I wonder if he ever uses anything. Now, I get on to Dave, my significant other, because he don't take care of his skin. But I can't force him. And I tell him all the time, you've got to start taking care of your skin. Oh, I know, but I'm just like, I mean, he admits he's lazy. So anyway, men, take care of your skin. Women, take care of your skin. You can slow the aging process down just with skincare. And don't let anyone tell you that you cannot. If someone tells you that you cannot slow down the aging process as far as wrinkles and all that with skincare, then they don't know what they're talking about. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're have 40 years of experience. They've been to every school in the world. I can tell you right now, they don't know what they're talking about. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a great day and a great weekend. This is the first time I don't have any plans, and I don't know when. So who knows what I'll do this weekend. But I hope y'all have a great one, and I'll see y'all later. Love you. Bye.